Hi there, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 4th of July. The week, of course, begins with Independence Day, but also with a stunning new moon. A new moon in the part of your scope that's to do with your inner emotions, those deepest feelings of security. And it can be, at a more practical level, a new moon that influences where you live. But I think its angle with Neptune suggests that your intuition is going to be particularly important over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and you may also find yourself being much more attuned to good causes, anything that's charitable or where you can be compassionate or look out for those who are less fortunate is going to be a real motivating force for you. But this is also a week when the Sun is pretty well side by side with Mercury for the whole of the week in the sign of Cancer. And that can point towards making snap decisions, and sometimes before we've really thought them through. And it is going to be therefore important to try to slow things down. Yes, listen to what your inner voice is telling you. Let it guide you, but don't make snap judgments, because if you do, I think you might regret them. Mercury is not at its best in the sign of Cancer, and when it's quite so close to the Sun, it can see us being a little bit defensive. And towards the end of this week, these two are going to be in opposition with Pluto. Now this can lead to some kind of stubborn standoff, where people take very entrenched views or try to enforce them, because remember, Mercury's about communication, the Sun's about drive, Pluto's about power. So if you do encounter someone who is very dogmatic, well, you may feel you need to stand up for yourself, but at the same time, be aware of your own attitudes too. However, what is true also this week is that Venus and Mars forge a quite magical link for the whole of the week. And if it's passion you're looking for, as long as you let your guiding light help you to make your moves, in other words, your sixth sense, I think it could be an incredible week for getting closer to someone, especially if it's someone who shares your love of action, of being much more spontaneous. This is a person, as long as they tune into you at that emotional level and are very nurturing as well, that could really excite you and see your senses being stimulated to a new high. So it can be an incredibly pulsating, interesting week, but let that inner voice guide all your moves, Aries. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.